play what we're used to seeing from the Miami Heat, Jeff.
But Mike, they have, and they're counting on as Wade hits the jumper.
Henderson is on Wade. Wade says he feels as healthy as he has in a while. Flips that shot up and in, said he feels so much better right now than he did to start last year's playoffs, where he had all sorts of problems with his knees, but still performed admirably and had some. Wade sets and hits. But as you talked about, Jeff, his footwork is so good. And he was clearly in a lot of pain. As Cole nails the three-pointer. Cole with a couple of perimeter jumpers off the bench. He's 2 for 2.
It just shows you how much you can win when you don't beat yourself. As Wade with a beautiful move until James vacates the lane.
James backs in this time. Walker on him. Chalmers over to Wade. Bosch, who's been a three-point weapon, hits that one. In and out. Wade. And a foul. Douglas Roberts, it's almost like he was hesitating. Should I just whack him and stop the layup? He got caught in between. And the worst possible scenario for Charlotte.
Well, on the miss, poor floor balance, good advance pass.
Thank you, Mike. Dwyane, you guys were down 9, now up 7, a 16-point turnaround. What started working for you guys?
Yeah, we came out flat, but we settled in. They came out and made some shots. We wasn't making them earlier, but we settled in and got to our offense. And most importantly, defensively, we made it tough on them.
I know Al Jefferson is not your defensive matchup, but you guys play defense as a team. What do you need to do in the second half to slow him down?
We just got to keep trying different things on him. I mean, he's a low. Our guys are going to, try to make adjustments and do a better job. But it's going to have to be a group effort. But, Big Al is going to score the basketball. That's what he do. So we got to make sure we put pressure on him on this end as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mike.
Wade's shot is good. Wade. Right now, all even at 57. 5 minutes remaining in the third. Wade, the crossover to the basket. Beautiful move from Dwyane Wade. Now 7 of 10 from the field. Cody Zeller back in for Charlotte.
He just complimented Eric Spoelstra. And I'll tell you what, I don't think if you've mic'd up every player for all time in the NBA, you would hear many compliments as Wade hit a 3 from a player in game about a coaching move.
Wade, a rare three-pointer, knocks it in. The lead is ballooned to 15, and the Bobcats need a timeout.
Can really be the most productive. When Charlotte traded for McRoberts last year from Orlando, it didn't even make a ripple in NBA news as Bosch hits the corner 3.
But he has found a good spot here in Charlotte with the Bobcats. Wade inside again. Dwyane Wade, 9 of 13 from the field. And the lead, 19. 22nd timeout by Charlotte as the Heat have pulled away here in the fourth quarter.
Well, Dwyane Wade has just had his way with Gerald Henderson just back.
Jefferson, the good news for Jefferson is game 2 is not until Wednesday, so no doubt several days of treatment to try and get that plantar fascia in a little better spot. James, the three-pointer. That's who I did vote third.
I would have gotten Al Jefferson.
Wade on the finish.
But Mike,
he looks pretty spry, by the way.
He does. I don't want to break it to you. I don't think you deserve a vote. I don't think the media should vote. I think it should be players, coaches, and management vote for all the awards.
I'm glad there's only a minute and a half.
Amount of turnovers, just over 12 a game, but they had 15. There's the first example of point paints.
Puts it right on the money, and usually with something on it. Here's James attacking now, and LeBron with the left.
Now remember, Rashard Lewis in for Bosch, not nearly the post defender or presence that Dwyane Wade able to knock down that
fourth consecutive NBA Finals. A lot of extra
because Gary Neal's a guy you don't want to allow to shoot threes. They're able to run him off the 3, and as you can see, he struggled to make 2s tonight, and then commits the foul on Dwyane Wade as he knocks down the jump shot.
They can't push it back to a 10-point Miami. Steve Clifford forced to go to Al Jefferson here. And Dwyane Wade. Eric Spoelstra talking as much about Wade's between games regimen as the putback is there for Miami, and it was Dwyane Wade.
I actually thought that was Bosh. I'm not sure who they ended up giving that with two Bobcats.
And that makes it a two-possession game here. And that'll do it. So the Miami Heat survive. A tremendous
times in the NBA at 12 again. Great look by Douglas Robertson, a better block.
Bosh, an open three. It's good. And here comes Dwyane Wade. He talked about at the top of the telecast his importance, and he did not score in that opening quarter. Here's Allen. His first three-point basket. Wade, Allen, Anderson, and Norris Cole. Allen on the drive, gets to the rim, and score here in the second quarter. Dwyane Wade still without a field goal. Here's Bosh for three. Got it again. Chris Bosh, 6 threes in that game, scored 24 points.
No, he can stroke it.
Here's Wade. And finally, Dwyane Wade on the scoreboard. His first points. This franchise, by the way, will change their name next year back to the Charlotte Hornets. As Wade scores again, starting to get going here. LeBron, a beautiful feed to Wade, who scores his third basket of the second quarter.
Wow, some of these passes that you see, cross court, bounce pass, chest pass, whatever it takes.
James falling away.
Still had 16 points in those 19 minutes, but yes, he's been absolutely dominant. Dwyane Wade, hello.
And a timeout by Charlotte as the lead has grown to 17 for Miami on the Wade putback.
Roberts had his shoulder at any time past LeBron James's shoulder in the front court, then the clear path to the basket foul is off. So in watching the replay,
and it's a drought of 6 minutes and 14 seconds without a field goal. Here's James underneath. Beautiful catch and finish with the left.
This is some big-time defense since that first quarter. Eric Spoelstra said we have to get our enthusiasm and energy up, and they certainly have.
Wade with the jam from Bosh.
Now, if he comes out and says that it is him, we find out it is him. It's absolutely despicable. And I understand.
LeBron had a great game, but also Miami's defense was a difference maker in the second half. Remember that stretch? Brooklyn with all that experience. Toronto, a young, hungry, feisty team. You see the great Michael Jordan has made that journey on several occasions as well.